Good morning and welcome to Tuesday Tune-Up. I am the Reverend Peter Steinbrenner, and today I have a question I would like to ask. What have we been chosen for? In my sermon a couple of weeks ago, I discussed the chosen people of God. Both the Gospel and the Old Testament lessons for that Sunday named the Jews as the chosen people of God. I wondered what that meant. Were these scriptures truly saying that Jews are the only chosen people of God? What about the rest of us? But soon, I realized I was asking the wrong question. The right question is, what were the chosen people of God chosen to do? Well, the early Jews were chosen to proclaim the good news and help those who were in need, just as we also have been chosen to do. So today, I would like to explore what this means for us as individuals and for us as Epiphany Episcopal Church. Let us begin with examples of what we can do as individuals. Our church motto is a great place to start. Share our story and share our love. One of the easiest places to begin is with our families and our friends, the people we know and trust us. As we become more comfortable, we can start sharing our stories of Christ's love with others who are outside our personal circles. Another thing we can do is to find ways to help our community, especially those in need. I personally believe we all do this now. But I also believe most of us can do more, especially if we involve the whole community of Epiphany. Here are some examples of ministry recently started at Epiphany. In a past sermon, I mentioned that Gary Hales wished our church had more to offer for families dealing with Alzheimer's. But instead of just wishing, he found a few other people dealing with the same issues, and they started to meet together weekly. They now have over 20 people, and they hold weekly meetings at both St. Timothy's and at Epiphany. Gary is a great example for us because he did two important things. He identified a need, and then he did something about it. Another woman in our parish wanted to do something to help others in our community. Gun violence is an important issue for her, so she became involved with an organization focusing on gun violence. She is now an active leader in that group. A couple other people wanted to help refugees resettle in the Las Vegas area. So they joined with Grace in the Desert, and together both Epiphany and Grace in the Desert provide housing, food, and clothing for these people in need. Someone else wanted to help prisoners, and now both he and Epiphany Episcopal Church are working with Hope for Prisoners to help ex-convicts reestablish themselves in society. Another woman had an idea to start an Al-Anon group at Epiphany, and that group now meets once a week on Monday evenings. And we all know about Best Buddies. Through the work of Skylar, Epiphany has become a great supporter for their program, which helps those with mental challenges. Each of these ministries has something in common. In nearly every case, we have partnered with other Episcopal churches or with other outside community organizations. These partnerships not only build important relationships, but they make our programs stronger. Finally, I am personally thankful to Epiphany for supporting me on my journey toward ordination. And it is my understanding that others at Epiphany are now beginning the same journey. Jesus sent his early disciples out into the world to spread the good news and to help people in need by supporting the formation of new priests and deacons. Epiphany is continuing the work that these disciples started so long ago. So in closing, I would like to ask each of us to consider what else we can do to help those in need and to share the good news that Jesus Christ brings into our lives. Each program begins with an idea. What are your ideas? What will it take to make these ideas become something real? Something that helps other people and something that helps spread the good news. Share your ideas with others at Epiphany. Plant them in other people's minds and then help them grow. Thank you, and God bless.